What do men want in a woman? Broke men want fixers. Immature men want mothers. Lazy men want enablers. Insecure men want puppets. Abusive men want objects. But good men want partners. Hardworking men want supporters. And men of God want their rib.
If we're not following Jesus, we shouldn't be expecting our wives to follow us.
100%.
Like straight up, because here's the reality. The first priority for our wives is submission to Christ.
Right.
And if we as husbands are not submitted to Christ and following him, why would we ever expect our wives to be submitted to us and to follow us?
Right.
Now, our wives can love us and our wives can serve us, but to argue that you can just be a man who doesn't follow Christ and your wife needs to submit is garbage.
Yeah.
And it's unbiblical, right? You want your wife to follow you, be a man and follow Jesus and give her a reason to.
Yeah.
And what that means is you love her like Christ loved his church. And you go first in everything because that is what Christ did. He went first, he loved first, he gave first, he forgave first, he empathized first, right?
Yeah.
This is what we do as husbands. And again, like none of that comes naturally for us as men, which is why we got to walk in step with the Holy Spirit of God each day, because only he can do that kind of work in our lives.
You know what always happens to a man that gets broken? He tries to go back to the one that he should have never let go. And she's already long gone.
Us men, immediately, we realize we lost a good woman. Like we feel that essence of a good woman just gone immediately. It don't take years. It don't take a few days. It don't take, the moment we lose a good woman, a man understands we have lost something precious to us. She might have been a woman that I didn't have to ask, hey, I'm on my last stick of deodorant. She just see I'm on my last stick, she get it. She gets soap in the house when it's low. Goddamn me. She goddamn have my work clothes out when I just fall asleep and I'm dead tired. I forgot to put them out. Like it's the little shit. Our ego or our selfishness or our immaturity blew that opportunity with that woman. And in the moment that happens, men know that exact moment we have lost something special.
I'm getting sick of men saying that. I want a woman to be my peace. No, the f you don't. You want a woman that won't question you when you bring in chaos in her life, talking about be my peace. How you want her to be your peace when all you doing is bringing nightmares in her life? And every time she speaks up, you say she's disturbing your peace. Of course she is. Nigga, you cheating. You ain't available. You don't validate her. When you say you want a woman to be your peace, you mean you want a woman that don't speak up for herself, that don't call you out on your motherfucking bullshit. If you not doing bullshit, shit is peaceful. You don't even have to say be my peace when you are bringing peace. What peaceful ass nigga has ever had to say be my peace? The chaotic men, the disrespectful men, cheating men, the men that got fucking problems, the men that want to have their cake and eat it too, those are the men that scream, I want a woman to be my peace.
So the next time you see a beautiful girl, gorgeous, amazing, and at peace, before you approach her, remind yourself that she looks this beautiful and this gorgeous without me. Am I able to create an environment that maintains or grows that beauty? And if I can't, I should leave her alone.
One thing that I want all young women to understand is that men and women are different. We look differently. We have different sexual desires, different sexuality. Men carry around these cell phones and they look at pornography. Pornography is not healthy for relationships or healthy for men to do, but it's very common that men masturbate looking at pornography. It's available everywhere. This can damage relationships between men and women, and I believe that it's very serious. Young women need to understand that a man's desire for sex does not mean that they want to have emotional or spiritual intimacy. Sexual intercourse for a guy, it's almost like going to McDonald's and having a Big Mac. The next day, maybe you want to go to Wendy's or you want to go to Burger King. You're not committed to McDonald's. As a woman's doctor, this is my wish for you and all my female patients, is that they respect themselves and they understand that sexuality is something beautiful. And it's beautiful in the context of a beautiful relationship. So a young woman can make better decisions if she understands there are a lot of men out there that look at you as a body as opposed to a soul. And I think that if you are intimate with someone, you better be intimate with someone that cares about you as a person.
To all the girls who are in a hurry to have a boyfriend or to get married, a piece of biblical advice. Okay, so pay attention, piece of biblical advice. It says, Ruth patiently waited for her mate Boaz. While you're waiting for your Boaz, don't settle for any of his relatives. Broke as, poor as, lying as, cheating as, dumb as, drunk as, cheap as, locked up as, good for nothing as, lazy as, and especially his third cousin, beating your ass. And then it says, wait on your Boaz and make sure he respects your ass. Okay? I think that's something that can be said at church. If not, we just did. I think it's kind of funny. But your redemption and mine is not about finding your Boaz, your Mr. Right. In a world that is so superficial, where beauty is only skin deep, we kind of settle. And I've seen this too many times. I've seen this in this younger generation. It's almost like we work hard till you get married and have a baby, and then you give up and you have no idea what to do with your life. It's almost like we are waiting. We hang around church just to get married. And we feel like that is our redemption, that is our salvation. And that's why many marriages break, because your spouse is not your redeemer. In this case, yes, Boaz was able to redeem Ruth, but Ruth needed her redeemer.
Relationship.